Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and today, well, we have a very cool, very vintage 2007 Jimmie Johnson Lowe's Chevrolet Monte Carlo SS. Now this is definitely a blast from the past, and certainly very popular based on last year's Darlington throwback. Remember, this was Alex Bowman's paint scheme that he ran the 2006 championship-style car. It's pretty much the same paint scheme for 07, let's be honest. But this one is not a mint car. There's some scratches here and there, but I thought, you know what, it's Jimmie Johnson. This is the year that well, this is from 07, so technically this is his second championship. So, over here to the nose of this car, the first thing that I really notice here is the bright, day-glow-esque yellow pinstriping, which just looks fabulous. I mean, absolutely fabulous there across the front nose of this car. You can notice how big the hood is, really, on these Gen 4 Monte Carlos. Now, the windows are a little bit worse for wear. You can see some scratches. You can definitely tell this thing was probably opened in 2007, the year when it came out. But it's got a little bit of a patina to it a little bit. The plastic, for those who don't know, there's a chemical reaction with the plastic, and basically over time, it yellows. Well, it's not because, you know, the car or whatever it may be is sitting in a garage or it's in a smoke shack or something. No, what happens is the plastics have a fire repellent chemical that's in them, and over time that chemical goes from the middle of the plastic to the top. So in other words, non-scientific, it basically just reverses the clarity and becomes to yellow it. So it's unfortunate, but unfortunately that's what happens. The plastic's pretty much molded. I want to say post 1970. That's when they really started enforcing it, because before then, plastics could be more flammable with the oils that are used to make it and whatnot. But anyways, so you go to the front of the car here. You got some, well, yeah, you got some paint chips, unfortunately. You got the Monte Carlo SS decal there. A lot of people forget that in 2006 and 7, it wasn't just Monte Carlo. They had a little extra to it. But just look at the pinstriping on this freaking car, man. Day-glow pinstriping. Absolutely a blast for the past. Got Goodyear Gatorback, Moog, Comp, Edelbrock, Sudoku, Wix, Ray Besto. It's got the 48 right there. Beautiful, beautiful die cast here. Let's go to the left side of this car here, and I absolutely love these Gen 4 cars. To me, these things reminded me so much of like speed bullets that you would see like on the Utah Salt Flats or whatever. Just a car that looks like a bullet, right? Low profile, extremely aerodynamic. And I tell you what, these cars are the best stock cars ever made, and you cannot convince me otherwise. Go back and watch like a 2005 Texas race. You'll thank me later. So you got the Jimmie Johnson signature there. You got Haas, which is pretty cool. This is a predecessor to the Haas team really coming together with Stewart. You got, what is it? I can't even read that one there. GMAC, which, fun fact, GMAC is actually Ally Bank nowadays, from what I was told. Got Hendrick Motorsports there and something else there. You get Quaker State. Wow, that's a throwback, Quaker State. Notice there's a little bit of a... I guess you could say a rough spot between the Quaker State logo and the bone marrow link there. What that tells me is that the decals have a blue middle there. They're not fully transparent. This is something we see on the modern day Lionel diecast, unfortunately. Apparently it was present in 07 as well. You could see it between the Jimmie Johnson cursive J's. I got the Lowe's decal here. Now this looks like definitely some rust or something. Probably got scraped against the wall. You know, this is an old diecast, so you'll probably see some scrapes. You know, probably had a diecast race, which is all cool and dandy. You can see some touch up here though on the corner panel. This was probably Sharpied or something. Probably got chipped up. Got Cobalt tools there. Got your Day-Glow pinstriping once again, the 48. Cup Series, or Nextel Cup Series. Got the Goodyear logo. Notice the Goodyear is not curved. It's just flat, which is pretty cool. NASCAR Race Car, Holly Mechanics Wear, Checkers, USG, Clavine, EA Sports, 3M, Commit, Bootleg, Budweiser Polo Award logo, and stamp. Now, this might be the best part of the Gen 4 cars, is what I like to call the ducktail spoiler. You know how like a duck's tail kind of just, it's kind of curved and goes up? That's what these things remind me of, man. I tell you, Gen 4 cars are beautiful. Now, what's really interesting about the 2006 and 7 mold compared to the 2005 to 2003 mold is that the back end of the car is much narrower. It's raised up and it's a little bit more sleek. There's not a curved license plate mold here. It's all flat. So these are more of a trimmed down, slimmer version of the 03 and 05. Beautiful, beautiful car here. Of course, you have, what is it? I can't even read, Lowe's.com or something there. You got Lowe's, got, of course, the Chevrolet bow tie. The spoiler is painted black. The silver on this car is metallic, and the blue is too. So it's just such a beautiful race car. It really is. And on the right side, unfortunately, you got some grime as well with the Lowe's decals there. Got some a little bit of some chipping right there, unfortunately. The top choice decal, for whatever reason, is pretty yellowed on this side. You can see that right there. See that yellow? And then you got on this side, it's a little bit more clear. So the best thing I could describe is maybe this car did have some exposure to, you know, the sunlight or cigarette smoke, etc. Those things do sometimes taint the die-casts. It does happen, though. But you can see the wheels as well. These are definitely rolled. You can see this one's kind of bent. This one might have even been stepped on at one point, because if you look at it from this angle, it does look like this part here is a little bit lower than this part. Not to mention, you can see the middle the roll cage piece there. It looks like it's been kind of stepped on there, unfortunately. So it does happen. It does. These die casts, you know, they're used. They're on your floor. Someone accidentally steps on it, but you can definitely see how this piece is bent. I don't think it's supposed to be like that, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely this car has seen a little bit of better days. Anyways, though, go to the top of the car here with the 48. Very, very sharp looking 48, I do say myself. Beautiful, beautiful car. You can notice how the roof lines here, the roof flaps, kind of cut out through the 48. I don't know if that's someone just kind of scratching it with their nail, or maybe they just did a bad decal job. You do see some sort of mud or coffee or soda stain right there in the middle. Like I said, this is a survivor. This is a survivor die-cast that's probably been open for the better part of 12 years. Of course, you go to the deck lid and just look at the hood. Look at the hood, how giant the hood is, and then look at the deck lid. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. And the silver, beautiful, beautiful. And honestly, the deck lid is probably the best part of this car. It's still in good condition because obviously it doesn't get chipped up very well, right? It's kind of protected with a spoiler in the back window, but you can definitely feel a stronger clear coat here than maybe on the sides or whatnot. But you got Team Lowe's Racing there. All in all, this is a beautiful, beautiful die-cast here. This is a survivor from 2007, and I kind of feel bad for the 2007 die-cast because half of them are COTs and the other half are, well, Gen 4s. Let's be honest, most people couldn't give a crap about the Gen 4 cars whenever the COTs came out because they wanted the newest cars that were going to be full-time in 2008, and unfortunately, these things, they were, in a way, kind of overproduced, which is good for the collector because these are very easy to come by nowadays. Now, sure, some might be a little bit more obscure, but definitely the Jimmie Johnson car from 07 shouldn't be too obscure. I mean, think about it. Jimmie Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeff Gordon, and Tony Stewart. Those are like the biggest cats out there in 07 in terms of merchandise sales. So, really, really cool looking die-cast here. If you can find one of these cars, absolutely pick it up. And if you want to get free shipping on anything NASCAR die-cast related, maybe you want to get, you know, a Kyle Busch car, or heck, maybe you want a Brad Keselowski car, or some Jimmie Johnson ones, make sure it's the promo code DIECASTbuffet down below. And any orders $20 or more, you'll get free shipping. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a great one, everybody. Diecast Buffet, signing off.